Welcome to a solo Rust adventure. Now, Rust, even with a team by your side, is a challenge. But Rust entirely alone, well, that's a different story. And when facing off against clans of unlimited sizes, a solo player must take advantage of every strategy and tactic at their disposal. Tactics which today, I'm going to show you. See, I'm a player with now more than 14,000 hours of Rust experience, most of which was spent solo. And while I may not be the best PvPer out there, what I do have is experience. Now today, I'm on a 1,000 player official server, just seconds after wipe. And if that's not enough, I've got my sights set on one of the most clan competitive locations on the map, the launch site monument in the deep snow. But that's okay, because I'm going to show you guys how even in the harshest of environments, a solo can not just survive, but thrive. So, you ready? Then let's begin. As you might have noticed, I'm not in the snow just yet, I'm in the jungle. Alright, we are off to a good start. I have launch site marked at the top of the map as my destination, and it is in the deep snow, which might make things difficult, but I still want to head there anyway. But as I'm sure you've noticed, I've actually headed straight into the jungle and not the snow. And this is a little strategy that I use at the beginning of every single adventure on these 1,000 player servers, because with so many other people spawning in, cloth and resources are almost impossible to find and farm everywhere on the map apart from in the jungle. So I guess people just overlook the jungle because they want to get to where they want to build. So my plan is to use the jungle to build up as many resources as I can, so that when I get to the snow, I am fully ready and prepared for the chaos and the barrenness out there. Oh, just heard someone on the road. Nice. Ooh, very nice. 180 cloth. No way. Now, I will say, if you are going to try and start in the jungle, you do have to be hyper aware. It is so easy to sneak up on people like that. And it's a pretty scary place. You got to be on guard. Now, let's see. Do you have anything I want? Perfect. He has syringes. Okay, I'm going to buy 2 syringes. Might just keep me alive. Oh, metal hatchet as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, I had used the jungle to get my start and build up some basic resources, but as much as it was a helpful tool, it was so important that I moved on quickly. Spend too long in the jungle, and by the time you emerge, you'll be surrounded by clans who've already set up. So, now with everything that I needed, I had forged my way through this dense and overgrown jungle. Something my girlfriend was familiar with before I started using Manscaped, today's sponsor. I hope she doesn't watch this video. Well, anyway, today I'm here to talk about this, the Manscaped Beard Hedger Plus. Now, I've seen and used a lot of trimmers in my time. What I love about this is just how sleek and simple it is to use. With 14 different length settings and so easy to switch between them, it is perfect no matter what your facial hair. Whether you prefer a tight, clean shave or the full-on lumberjack look, the Manscaped Beard Hedger has you covered. And with it, I decided it was finally time to get rid of the mustache that's been plaguing my poor Twitch viewers. The blade itself is a 33mm stainless steel square blade with a tight gap, meaning it's more precise and provides a clean trim. It's got a solid battery life of up to 60 minutes of runtime and charges with USB-C, which is just super simple. It's got a tri-level LED battery indicator, a travel lock, and it is waterproof, meaning you can take it with you wherever and even use it in the shower. So, if you're starting to resemble Sassy the Sasquatch, or just finally decide it's time to take the best possible control of your appearance, head on over to Manscaped and use my promo code WILLJUM15 to get 15% off and free shipping. Thank you so much to Manscaped for sponsoring today's video. So, I had made it out the jungle, and now my only job was to get to the snow and where I intended on building alive. I'm in a really nice position, so I'm gonna fight this guy, but if he hits me once, probably just gonna back up. I don't really need to take any risks right now. Okay. Yeah, this guy's being difficult. I'm gonna keep on going. My bad, it was a prank. Nope. Oh my god. He's him. Definitely don't need to take that fight. We out. kind of see the drawbacks of the jungle start. While I got a lot of cloth out of it, there are already a lot of people around here ahead of me, which means my chance of dying getting to the snow is a lot higher. So this is probably the hardest part. We have a long way to go. I'm going to avoid all of the roads and monuments and just cut straight over these mountains, because I think that'll be the safest route that I can take, because most players sort of flood towards the monuments, so hopefully I can avoid them. Quick little pit stop, grab some food by the river, get a little bit more wood. Don't see anyone in sight, so we should be okay. Heading for high ground whenever possible is crucial. Putting yourself out of the way of most other players' paths, while also giving you visibility across all of the land around. And you never know when that can save you. This mountain is pretty cool, but it is not where I want to be. We're just a little bit too in the middle of the map at the moment. We've got outposts and airfield nearby, but I really do want to keep pushing on forwards. I want to get to launch site. Now, where I'm heading for specifically is this mountain up here. Right above launch site. I am going to have to cross a river to get to it, but it'll be worth it. Maintaining high ground whenever possible, I took the safest route across the mountains. So despite the 1,000 other players, I had survived so far, but the closer we got to launch site, the more threats would be lurking. Ooh, that's not good. That is exactly where I'm headed, and there is a group climbing the mountain right now. Hopefully they're just passing straight over, but I need to be careful, they could be up there. We are almost there. I have crossed the whole map. Please let me get this location. After my journey across the entire island, I had finally made it to the mountain ridge that I was after. Not taking any chances, I immediately laid down a temporary shelter. But it was far from secure. I had to build my base as soon as I could. And of course, never forget to place your bag. You don't want to be going back to the beach now. As I farm up some more resources for my first starter, I need to explain the most crucial yet also the most overlooked factor when playing solo Rust. And that is base location. The one thing that, for better or worse, can entirely dictate the course of your whole adventure to come. Selecting poorly can mean the most miserable and almost impossible adventures, yet on the very same server, a different location could lead to some of the greatest journeys you'll ever have. And while there are hundreds of different factors to take into account, and there's no right answer to where to build, there are a few certain things I look for in every adventure. And the very first and most important factor is you need space. I don't mean the physical space that you actually need to build your base. I mean the space around your land. You need to breathe, to farm, to survive, and not be constantly harassed by the many clans around. Many people are mistaken, thinking they need to be right on the roads, in the thick of the chaos, right next to the monuments and the puzzles. All of that can come later, because if you can't step outside of your front door and farm resources, you're never going to survive. So while it's often joked about, yes, what I look for is somewhere in the middle of nowhere. If I'm going to be surviving in this world for the next 100 hours, I need an area of land to call my own. And next, probably to no surprise, comes high ground. And more than just for the visibility. See, normally on high ground there are no roads or monuments, and no reason for players to trek up mountains unless they're farming. Instead, most players take the easiest routes, flooding to the lower valleys where the roads are. Meaning even on these 1,000 player servers, you're reducing the flow of groups and competition over your area. Alright, well that is our first run complete. We have a base, I made it across the map. It's time to get to work. Oh my gosh, this is actually an awesome spot. We are on top of the world. Look at that whole mountain line in the distance. Okay, now despite everything, I am still next to launch site and in the snow, so there will most likely be clans very near me. So my next and most important step, I need to get metal cooking, I need a metal door, I need to be safe from eco raids. I'm not going to go and fight, I need to find an animal. Oh, there's my animal. Oh my god, Yogi. Wait, is he running? No, why are you running like that? God damn it. Yogi! Stop! No way is he just run to Narnia. Is he down the ridge? Where'd he go? What the hell, man? Ah! Found him. God damn it! I'm jump scared. This motherfucker. Now he's running. No, I'm gonna crash out. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Oh no. After eventually tracking down the bear, I had what I needed to get my first furnaces set up. And next up, it was time to farm the resources to keep them filled. You'll notice that still 30 minutes into wipe and I wasn't actively hunting for a fight. Instead, I wanted to get myself set up as securely as possible, with resources to fall back on, and only then would I begin looking to roam to the monuments. Also, I'm gonna clear this up right now. I see so many comments saying, WILLJUM, split your metal ore in your furnaces. It doesn't make a difference, I promise. If you split the ore, they smelt at a slower speed. So it doesn't matter, I swear. I waited for enough metal to smelt down, and now I could afford my first metal door. Being so far away from civilization, I'd left it this long before getting an airlock, but honestly, I would probably recommend getting one sooner than me. Now, another crucial factor when surviving as a solo is base design. Build too big and you immediately gain the attraction of the largest threats. Build too small and you're an easy raid. The key is high efficiency, compact bases that are often stronger than they look. So now you're probably questioning, WILLJUM, why are you building a 2x2? Known to be my most hated base in Rust. Well, that's because I stumbled across one of the most interesting bases I have ever seen in Rust. A new take on a 2x2 that I guarantee none of you will have seen before. And when I saw it, I just had to try it out. I guess only time will tell if it's strong enough to survive. Metal door was down, but the farming wasn't over yet. See, this early on into wipe, and still, most players on the server would still be traveling and not setting down their bases. So I would take advantage of this quiet time and farm as much as I could. You never know when the wrong people move in next door, and farming isn't quite as easy. I farmed all the way through until the first sunset of this wipe, getting even another furnace to increase my production further. Ah, that feels better. Metal door down, both entrances. We are safe from eco raids. That is a good start. I am pretty happy with this first Rust day. Nothing needs to be overcomplicated, just simple, keeping to myself. We have a good start because of it. Gonna make sure that I use all of the resources that I'm farming and put it straight back into the base. You never want to get raided when you have lots of materials that you could have used to upgrade. Nothing's worse. Rust is not a short experience. I was in this for the long run, and I'm someone who enjoys taking downtime whenever it's given. And so when night hit, I put the campfire on, cooked my food, got my workbench crafted, and settled in for the night. I don't yet have the rope for a crossbow, because I haven't really farmed any roads, so I'm going to craft a nail gun, and that will hopefully keep me alive for now. And eventually the sun was rising on a new morning, and it was finally time to head to the launch site. Damn, I am literally right over the launch site, looking over it. This is such a cool spot. It was my first trip of this wipe to my nearest monument, the launch site. My goal was to get an understanding of the area and gather some basic components for base. I didn't need to fight just yet if I could avoid it. A lot of people actually forget how bountiful this side of launch site can be. Everyone flocks to the main buildings where the recycler is, but it's always just this long road going around it filled with cloth and barrels. It's kind of ideal. Blueprint fragments? Ah, that would have been too lucky. Okay, well, we got some rope. That means I can get crossbows. That was a good run. I'm gonna go... Ooh, laptop 2. That's nice. That'll be tech trash if I can recycle. Okay, now with a crossbow, I think I'm gonna go see what it's like in the main section of launch. Oh. I missed. Ow, that was a good shot. Tough. Oh, he has teammates. Uh-oh. Damn, everyone's hitting their shots today. All good, this is why you gotta have resources in base. We get another crossbow, we go again. With no blueprints on the server, for now the best weapons I could craft were the crossbow and nail gun. And with the level 2 workbench way out of sight, I would need a tier 1 weapon that was more powerful that I could craft, something like a revolver or a shotgun. The only way of getting one of those would be from another player. I would have to fight. Ooh, guys just left launch site. Ideal. Just fell over. Oh my god, that is a wolf pack right there. They've killed a bear too. That's a lot of leather. I need this. Oh my god, it's 4 of them. With quick, efficient, low-risk runs, I was slowly gathering component and resources in my humble base. Wait, there's a base being built right down there. Maybe I can get there in time. Oh, it's 2. Oh, it's 3. I don't have my nail gun on me. I can't win that. I'd need a nail gun to kill them all. Fuck. Gotta go home first, but they'll have get set up. That's really annoying. Got a 3-man right down the mountain. It's likely they only have 1 door, and they'll probably just swing it open, so I'm gonna get another nail gun. I'm gonna take it down to their base. This is kind of my only chance that I could ever actually get rid of these guys. So once they're set up, it's highly unlikely I could raid them. No! There's no way. Oh, I can't believe it. It shot on my face. I could have had everything there. Well, the door's key locked, so those guys locked inside can't do anything. I guess I'll just loot their furnaces. That is so annoying. Oh, I was a second fastest to jump in. Could have killed them all and got tool cupboard and broken the whole thing. Close. Close. Well, looks like I've got some new neighbors, but they're at the bottom of the mountains. They won't be too much of a threat to me down there. Oh my gosh. There's a full stamina horse. Wait, this could be big. I'm gonna take this home. I have a plan. Now, as Rust has evolved over the years, the need for scrap has become less important. Blueprints are cheaper, workbenches now require fragments instead of scrap. And because of this, there is less of a necessity to be near the recyclers, making my strategy of building far away even stronger. But with this horse, I knew there was one spot on the map that I could safely recycle my components without the high risk that came with using the launch site recycler. Ooh, salvaged axe. Wait, that's really nice. While Outpost is no longer as strong as it once was with the current state of the game, which is a good thing, it's still a helpful tool, and whenever I do get the chance, like finding this horse, I like to take a quick pit stop at the Outpost to gather some things. The reduced recycling efficiency rate sucks, but as a solo, I didn't want to take all of my components to the center of launch site. It's simply too high risk, and I would prefer to take the safe route. I also hate farming wood, so I brought some stone with me. I'm going to get as much wood as I can. That'll keep my furnaces going just for the next hour or so. And yeah, this is a really nice spot. And as the second night of this wipe came in, I was in a wonderful spot. And something you may have noticed is that I hadn't relied on luck or chance. So far, everything I had done was repeatable, low risk, and was all about laying strong foundations for my adventure to come. I would have endless hours ahead where I could fight and battle the groups, but for now, if I didn't get myself set up strong, I wouldn't even have a future on this server. Okay, wow, full tool cupboard, lots of metal. I actually also have 500 scrap. I could tech tree all the way down to the revolver, and I would actually recommend doing that for people who are less confident in their actual PvP skills, but for me, I know that with a crossbow nail gun, it's only a matter of time before I will get myself a revolver off another player, and so I'd rather save my scrap for more important things like the garage door, electric furnace, because you always do need scrap in the future, so that's just a difference in priorities, and I prefer not to spend scrap on weapons, because I know I can get them through fighting. Guys, you proud of me? I'm building with a candle hat, so you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm learning. Damn, I like this new crypt stone skin. It feels cool. I'm liking how this base is feeling. Ooh, we have a big shell-looking base being built along my ridge. That's not good. I'm seeing 2 of them right now, though. Could be a couple more. Have to keep my eye on that. I'm actually really excited to build this base. I genuinely have not seen such a interesting take on a 2x2 base ever in Rust. I feel like all 2x2s are very similar, and yet this just is completely different, and I think you'll see what I mean as I build it, but I really love it. Okay, that is a good little next step towards the build. Now, instead of spending scrap on a gun, what I am going to spend scrap learning is a bed, because that is not something that I'm easily going to find, but it is actually so important for solos, and I see so many people overlook it for such a long time in their wipe, and they'll get a bed down whenever they feel like it. As soon as you have a tier 1 and you've got the blueprint, get a bed in your base. The difference in respawn timer is so crucial. There we go. Now we've got 100-second respawns instead of 5-minute respawns. When you're on your own, that is a big difference. With the bed down and the base upgraded, it was time to return back to launch site. I needed to get my hands on some better weaponry. Oh, shit. I can kill these guys if I get close enough with the nail gun. There's no way they saw me already. Okay, well, that's just cooks. Okay. That's annoying. Ah, I can't believe they saw me first. Okay, I'm going back. This guy is all-seeing. He just knows. Okay. Oh, wait, they are getting slammed by arrows right now. Wait, a whole new group's just pulled up. What the? Ooh, Revies. I can play this for sure. Oh my god, it's so many. No way. Oh, shit. One down. It's like 4 more. That's 2 dead. Give me a gun. No! He had a TV! I've got to go back. There are so many bodies here. This is where I get a gun for sure. That right there. The bed respawn. I would still be on a timer right now. Let's go. Okay. Still people fighting at the walls. Maybe there's like a gun on the floor or something. Come on. It's got to be a revolver. Somewhere. 2 of them alive. No! Okay, I full killed another one. They're gonna have to keep coming back. I'm gonna keep going. That last guy can't loot everything. It's one left. Okay, there's two there right now. That guy's leaving, probably with everything. But then he has a teammate still at the bodies. Maybe I kill this guy? Nice. Now his teammate has to turn around. Maybe I can bait him come back. Bro, he has nothing! No way. Oh, nice. Good loot, good loot. Oh, he's coming. Wait, he's actually pushing me. No way. DB! No way. We go. I don't need anything else. That is all I need from this. Come on. Please! Give me this. I live here. I can hide in the bushes. Come on. I need to play line of sight so he can't see me. Let's go. Come on, please. Oh, they didn't see me go up the mountain. Don't look up. Don't look up. I think we might be good. Ah, and that is all we needed. We got the double barrel shotgun, and this is where things get fun. Immediately learning the new double barrel shotgun, I now had a weapon, unlike the crossbow or nail gun, that was capable of taking down not one but multiple geared players with the right positioning. But before I headed out with my new weapon, there was something I wanted to do first. Now, a mistake I see time and time again from solos and groups alike is that they never have anything prepared and ready in the case of either they need a quick rekit or that they're getting raided. And it might seem silly, but just having a box next to a bed with a few shotguns at the ready can make a whole world of difference, either running back to a fight quickly or in the case that you are getting raided, can actually put in a huge amount of work. And sometimes a double barrel shotgun is as powerful as an AK or an MP5 in these close quarters raid defense situations. So it really shouldn't be overlooked. Spend just that little bit of time in setting up, no matter what you've got, just any type of defense. You will not regret it. Now, better armed than before, I felt confident heading into launch site to gather more resources. Looks like these guys haven't done too much with themselves over the last hour or so, which is good for me. They don't seem to be progressing. Ooh. Nailgun's at recycler. One dead. He might peek me. Oh, we're good. Oh, there's more. Two dead. One more. Where's he gone? Come here. Ooh, BP frag. Wait, there's one more. I might just quickly hide that. Nice. Dead. Okay, recycling, not bad. Ooh, thank you very much. And we get the frag. Come on, let's go. Difference having a double barrel in these fights is so nice. So, the third night of this wipe had just hit. And it's here that we run into the solo roadblock. The workbench level 2. To continue pushing forwards, getting it was critical. Garage doors, electric furnace, better weaponry, none of which can be achieved without it. Fortunately, I had just acquired my very first blueprint fragment, which meant 4 more to go. And on a 1,000 player server on wipe day, to get the rest, we would have to be creative. My first plan was to take the green card I had just found at the supermarket and try and run the satellite dish. But to no surprise, being wipe day, it was already looted. And on top of that... god, there's so many. No, bro. Okay, yep. We're not running monuments, at least for another few hours. Every single green card monument is going to look just like this. Yeah, for now at least, you can guarantee that all monuments that provide fragments will be fully looted and controlled, at least for the next few hours. That's just the nature of a 1,000 player server. But I had a new idea. Oh wait, someone's building right here. I gotta be quick. Looky look. Knock knock! Oh no, oh no! That's a free base for me. Oh my gosh, that's actually quite a bit. Well, that works out perfectly because I now have a base right next to where I was headed. So, when you can't get the fragments from monuments, your next best option is to find them in military crates, and where better than the underground train tunnels. There's people clearing it right now with crossbows. I'm not going to take the elevator. Ooh, they have Revy. This is big. This is my chance to get a revolver. Okay, we are gone. They are going to be right back. I need to get to the surface before they respawn. Wait, I hear booze. Is that a scientist or a player? I think that might be a scientist. Oh, and there we go. Brand new base comes in handy already. I can use this as my little train tunnel outpost. Perfect. And just like that, we get a revolver. I knew it would come. Depositing the winnings quickly, I headed straight back down to the train tunnels. I was still hunting for the fragments. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Another fragment. We're out. That is exactly what I was after. Wow. Camera 2. Perfect. Right, let's go. Starting to hear a lot more tier 2 guns around. Gotta be careful. Beautiful. 2 fragments down. 3 to go, and we got a revolver from that as well. Train tunnels was a success. Now, as you continue to gather resources, it's essential to always put them straight back into your base. You should always be upgrading whenever you can afford it. Otherwise, you'll learn that lesson one day the hard way. Right, I have got to do a little bit of node farming. Thanks to the train tunnel run, I had now upgraded from a double barrel to a revolver, and with this, I headed back to the launch site when I heard something interesting. Ooh, MP5s. I'll have a little peek, might as well. Wait, Bradley's taken here. Oh, shit. Hold up. There is a full kit on top of that building. Oh, it's bolting me. Ow. Oh my gosh, so annoying. Please don't bolt me. Oh! Wait, there's another bolty. Oh my god, I'm right in the middle of a couple of groups. Holy shit, there's a lot of people. Okay. If I could just lay low, someone's gonna die. Get some stuff. Oh! Close. I feel like I heard someone die, like, right under this building. By the LR. I wonder if they got looted. Or someone just lurking. Oh. What? Is there more? No way. Wait, what? No, there's no way. I actually can't believe it. I thought there'd be a grub in the bush, not a full kit. Oh my gosh, that is massive. Wow. We get a full MP5 kit. Big part of succeeding as a solo is knowing when to cut your losses and get out. I was tempted in the moment to continue pushing on through launch site, potentially make a bigger play with that MP5. But I knew just how important having a tier 3 kit in base can be should the worst happen. So I took the win and scurried home, but with so many gunshots going on at the launch site, I wanted to go straight back. Okay, that is very unhelpful, thank you, Yogi. Oh, there's still AKs here. Sounds like a Thompson just packed up the AK. And I think that revolver just packed up the Thompson. Oh, okay, DB definitely just killed someone. Oh my god, bolties are right there. Oh! What the fuck? No, 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 no. I can't see! I'm so blind! Go, 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 go. What the fuck? God, I know that there was so much more there, but with that bolty group, like right there, I think you just gotta take the win. I think if I'm there for a second longer, I'm just grubbed by someone else. Well, I don't know how we did it, but looks like we got a Thompson out of that. And now with some high tier loot in my base to defend, more than anything, I now wanted to get my base to a strong and defendable position. And so, it was time for some building. Well, I think if anyone comes to try and raid this little 2x2 on the hill, I don't think they're going to be expecting me to have a full kit metal to defend. Okay, now up to this point, the 2x2 design hasn't been anything too special, but I think here is where things get really interesting. Okay, and then we get rid of this twig, and we have an inner peak down within our 2x2, which is pretty awesome. Unfortunately, I am now almost completely out of stone, so I have got to do a little farming run. Oh, wait. That guy's jackhammer farming. He's gonna come towards these nodes. Oh my god, yeah, he is. If he comes up this ridge, I could play this. Hold up. Let me throw this stuff in. No way, he's come back down. No. Wait. He's running. I win this. Nice! Oh my gosh. No way. Jackhammer is huge. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Let's go. Another Thompson and an inventory farm and a jackhammer. Bruh, why is there a whole group on top of where I threw my resources on the ground? They're literally standing on top of it. I'll let them pass. I swear I threw it somewhere around here. Wait, he had an M3 died, what? Oh, it was the same guy, that was the farmer. Poor guy. Didn't even come back with meds, he was so angry. Right, where did I throw this stuff? They might have found it. Oh. Okay, the stone despawned. We got the metal though, that's fine. Alright, well, now we got the resources. It is back to building the base. I think what I really love about this 2x2 is that it fixes a huge problem that I have with the whole concept of the 2x2 design in general. And that's that I think for a base to survive a raid, and I mean survive a raid where the raiders have 30, 40 rockets, the base needs to have movement. It needs to have different sections that you can play out of and survive from. And a normal 2x2, it's so rigid that all you can do is just bunker all your loot down in the core and hope the raiders don't get to it, you know? Whereas with this base, it's almost like one flowing channel where you can go all the way up and around and down another side. So no matter where the raiders raid from, you have places to move to that you can defend. It's a really interesting concept. It's a 2x2 that flows like a full circle. Now, this base was built by a very new Rust YouTuber called Luca, and I would highly recommend checking out his videos, sending him some love, because I know it'll mean the absolute world. And, I mean, hey, his build stood out to me, and I've seen so many over my time. So yeah, if you do anything today, hop on over to his channel, send him some love, drop him a sub, tell him I said hi. I don't yet have a tier 2, so I can't get embrasures down, but these will be Patrico peaks, which are really nice angles. And I'm going to adjust it slightly to his original build, and I'm going to be having storage in all of these windows too, which is something that I love to do to split up loot and make it really hard for raiders to ever get everything. So yeah, I'm definitely going to add my own little twist to certain things, but yeah, I like how this base is coming so far. Now, more than ever, the only thing halting my further progression was the workbench level 2. I needed these fragments, and so I attempted to run towards the satellite dish once again. No, it's been looted. Of course it has. Oh my gosh. Doesn't matter. We got a fragment anyway. Wow. That is crazy luck. Okay, I'm going home. Ooh, those are the neighbors. They are full whiteout. Wow. I do not want to fight them. Wait. What? No. There is a new base being built right now next to mine. You're kidding. Literally right next to mine, just up the hill. No way. And it's 2 of them at least. One on the outside, one building. Shit. I need to go try and kill them right now. I literally have to kill them. I have to force them out of this area. I can't let them get set up. I can't believe they're building right there, man. Freaks. Literally in TC range almost. Where's his teammate? I'm dead. Oh my god, he had a python. What? They both have pythons. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, that is huge that I killed them though. They must have a tier 2 in there. What? They just appear out of nowhere with 2 crafted pythons? This is not good. This is scummy, but I know what I have to do. They're going to be timed. I'm going to go and grief their base with tool cupboards right now. I literally cannot allow these guys to get set up right next to my base. They could ruin my entire wipe. I have to stop them. Okay, we're good, we're good. 2 TCs right outside their front door. It might seem like overkill, but for a solo, the mere presence of even just a duo this close to my base can ruin my entire adventure. At first, it's a small 2x2, and the next thing you know, they're roof camping you with bolt rifles and AKs, and you can't even leave your front door. And so I was taking no chances, waiting with a double barrel all the way through until the next morning. But they never returned. Clearly they had tried moving to a new home and found it pretty unwelcoming. And with the tool cupboards placed outside, they could never expand to the scale that they might have wanted to. Hopefully this was enough to keep them from ever coming back to my mountain. To stake more claim of my area, clearly my base needed to be a bit more intimidating. It was time for some more upgrades. Okay, we now have our new sort of living space area up here, which is awesome. We got our, what will be a roof at the very top, and for another bedroom. Okay, I have 3 fragments. I need 2 more. I have to get this workbench soon. I do actually live very close to Outpost. I wonder if anyone is already selling fragments. Those are elites. Okay, only 1 in stock in that shop. No, they're sold out. Yeah, it's so early on into wipe that there really aren't many shops out there. I'm gonna try Satellite Dish one more time. Surely, eventually, it'll be unrun. Oh my gosh, it's just impossible. Impossible. Oh, guy looks quite good. Never mind, he had a bow. I think shield was putting me off. Oh my god. Okay. That is a lot of loot. Why did he have so much loot? Okay, you know what? I'm not wasting any more time. I'm going to go buy these fragments from Outpost. I need 2 more. There are 2 shops selling 1 fragment in each. 1 for metal ore and 1 for cloth. So I'm going to take the 2 and I'm going to buy 1 from each shop so I can get this. They're still actually in stock. Yeah, 1 in there and... Oh wait, was that the one? No. No, please, come on. Oh, come on. Wait, I actually might live here. The forest, cover me. Oh my god, I actually think I might be out. Wow. Yep, he got distracted on someone else. Okay, we're good, we're good. Right, they're still in stock. That one is... And so is that one. Okay, we got it. Come on. That's 1. That's 2. Okay. Now we just got to get him home. Oh god, the holy fragments. Come on. Let's get home. Yes! We did it. We actually did it. Okay. It's time for a tier 2. Wow. We got there. And you are going up top. Yes, sir. The tier 2 had been acquired, which meant, of course, the next step was researching the garage doors and the electric furnace, the 2 most valuable tools for a solo base. Okay, and just like that, we now have all of these awesome little compartments that we can store loot in and also use as peaks outside, which are really cool. Now, and the reason why I like to save my scrap and not waste it on tech training towards weapons is so that as soon as I get the workbench level 2, I can learn straight down all the way to the auto turrets. Turrets are such a crucial tool for surviving as a solo. Not only do they protect your base, but they can act to lead raiders where you want them to go. For example, just a couple of turrets on your roof, and raiders are now very unlikely to bother raiding from the top down, instead opting for an easier route, raiding from the ground up. Which is exactly where you want them to go in a base like this. Not only that, but turrets prevent people from snooping around certain aspects of your base, preventing raiders from getting useful information by laddering up to a roof, and when combined with a smart alarm, raiders having to break turrets allows you time to log on and be ready to defend before they start using real explosives. I think up here is a really perfect spot for the medium battery. I think anywhere in the main tool cupboard core area is very likely to get blown into during the raid, whereas somewhere up here, also protected by the turrets, a lot less likely to be found. Wow, that feels so good having a turret set up already. Okay, so what I now want to do is put some kits up here at the top, have some loot sort of protected up here, and in the case that I get raided, most likely it will be from down below, and I can defend from up here. This here is a really cool little one-way that goes from the chute. So if any raiders get up here, you can take out their legs without them being able to hit your head. Of course, now this is something that is entirely preference-based. If you don't want Rust to take up your whole life, don't get a smart alarm and a seismic sensor, but you already know that I want to know if someone is raiding me. I will be awake to defend it. Getting late into wipe day, I armed myself up with my new tier 2 weaponry and headed out on a proper farming run. Oh, wait. That's another Jackie farmer. Right there. You see me? He didn't see me. Hold up. I'm getting deja vu. This is the exact same spot. It's right in front of me. No way. Another MP5? Oh my gosh. Wait, this is actual deja vu. It was in this same spot that I killed the Jackie farmer earlier. What? In the same way. Whenever I get my hands on a new kit, I like to immediately put it somewhere readily accessible. There's absolutely no point in having a whole box filled with guns and clothes sat in your core that will be gone immediately in a raid. I had now been playing Rust for almost 12 hours straight, and my wipe day was coming towards an end. But I wasn't done yet. Before I could feel safe going to sleep and leaving my base for the night, I had to make sure I secured my roof. I love building a base that I actually like. I don't understand why some people play Rust and they just build something just to like get by, you know? I feel like such a big part of enjoying my time in this game is like having a base that I like to live out of, you know? For me it's like almost more important than the PvP. Oh! God fucking damn it. I'm tired, man. It's late. It's late. Okay, I'm going to take sort of half of my important loot and I'm going to put it somewhere up top in one of the barrels over the peaks. Because at the end of the day, this base is a 2x2 from the outside and people are very unlikely to raid a tall 2x2 like this from the top, especially with the honeycomb only being stone. Like it's, in my opinion at least, I just can't see anyone doing that. Which means everything up top is probably the safest part of the whole base, especially with the turrets protecting the roof, which I will set up now. And of course, in a base where you're expecting to lose the tool cupboard in the middle, you've got to have an external tool cupboard to overtake the privilege when your original tool cupboard gets broken, and that means that raiders cannot take over the base and lock you out, which is the only way you can lose, really. And with these final upgrades of the night, my day 1 had come to an end. Yep, just 12 hours earlier, I had been naked on the beach with no blueprints on this 1,000 player server, and here I stood with no crazy PvP skills required, in a stronger and more readily able to defend position than 99% of the other players on the server. If anyone tried to raid me over this night, they would be in for quite a nasty surprise. Good morning. I got no raid alerts, so I'm assuming we are all good. It seems to be. Right, let's get some gunpowder. The question is, what has changed overnight? I mean, the mountain's still looking pretty good. That's a good sign. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's multiple. I can win this maybe. Oh, no way. Okay. Well, it appears my neighbors have been gaming. They are tier 2 now. Ha! They didn't find the metal ore. Oh, no way. Dub. All good. Only lost the P2. Damn, those guys are really expanded too over there. They were putting in the work. Got some big boys on the mountain. Really, they're trying. Oh, it's 2 of them. Hold up. Okay, guys, calm down. Calm it down. I'm assuming they came from this 2x2. Which means these guys are online, which is not good. And I have to try and stop them expanding. Oh, that guy just pulled that revolver out of his ass. I swear he was completely naked. Okay, these guys have revies in there then. Nice. Okay, so we got a duo with revolvers in there. Definitely want to do something about that, because they live very close to me. Oh, wait. That guy was geared. No way. Oh my... What in the world? Red card. Hold on a second. Well, we got a red card, which means I might be able to get some elite fragments, and maybe even a tier 3. But, it's not going to be easy. Well, I had safely made it back with the red card, what I didn't know was that on my return, I had been followed. It's a hazmat. This is either my neighbors or the guy I just killed for the red card. I definitely heard so. He must just be crouching. Little rats. I only have a DB on me. No way. Wait, this guy sucks. No way! Oh, I couldn't get the Thompson in time. Okay, well, it's definitely not my neighbors. Ah, yeah, that is the guy I just stole the card from. Oh! Wait, I just tripled him. He's still alive behind there. Maybe got an invalid. Ah, that's fine. I only had a DB on me. Oh, they're not going to be very happy. Okay, so my next aim is to set up some more turrets, so I need power. For that, I need the windmill, but I don't have enough sheet metal, so I'm going to have to go out and get just 1 or 2 sheet metal. Oh, there's one. Let's get one more. Beautiful. Okay, let's go home. Base is looking good. Has aura. I like that it's not too expensive either. It was relatively easy to get up. Very doable for any solo, to be honest. That being said, I would only recommend building this if you're going to be online a lot to defend it, because it's not the strongest design out there. It mainly revolves around defending. One of the other things that drew me to this base was just how cool the roof was, considering it's just a little 2x2 design. I thought it was a really, really cozy thing that you'll see. When did they add a sound to placing the wind turbine? I swear I've not made that up. There was definitely no sound when you used to place those. Ooh. AK is over by power. God, I must say, I love that they reduced the scrap cost to research stuff in the tech tree. I mean, specifically for the building items. I feel like solo is just so much more accessible now, actually, that you don't have to spend just hours and hours farming scrap to learn everything. It's such a nice change, I find, for me. Alright. A nice little secure roof now. Just get one more turret in that pod up top, and we are feeling good. There's an M2 over there. Oh. He saw me right as I looked at him. Yeah, there's not much chance of me pushing into the open like that. What's going on? Oh, it's that base. I think one of the nicest things about having turrets on the roof is that it feels as safe as inside your base, you know? Like, you can kind of just chill on your roof, and it's nice to have that control, unlike when you feel like you're at just constant danger. I think I want to look to maybe raid those new neighbors in that 2x2 at some point over this next day. Although I would have to get maybe the propane bombs or satchels. I think I prefer to do it with propane bombs. Alright, it is a new morning. We got work to do. I'm gonna want to do a propane bomb raid. I'm gonna need as much GP as I can afford. Seeing and hearing all of those AK shots towards the Arctic base, I wanted to do a little explore of that area. Ooh, that's an alarm. Okay. Oh, that custom guy just got AK'd. Okay, I think we're out. After making it back with the LR, I immediately heard boots right outside my base. Oh shit, there's an airdrop right there. Oh, it was called in by my neighbor. Wait, no way, there's a Thompson sat outside my door. Ooh, still an MP5 close. Hold up. He's stuck behind the wall. Okay, okay. I can still get this loot for sure. Almost dead. No way. That guy's so low. Maybe I can still have time. Make sure to spawn in the right bed. 5 bullets. Oh, got him. No way. Let's go. That is the roof bed respawn, baby. Oh my gosh. Cooking down whatever sulfur I farmed and turning it into GP, my goal was still to raid my nearby neighbors. For that, I wanted some more turrets in my base, but lacking the right components, I did a quick run to the train tunnels to try and get them. Holy moly, camera 3 laptops, exactly what I needed. Alright, so I'm gonna have almost 4,000 gunpowder, which is more than enough, because what I need is 7 propane bombs to get through 1 stone wall. I think I'm gonna try and blow straight into the tool cupboard. go. 7 bombs, that is 3,150 GP, just enough. Got a DB with incense shells for the tool cupboard. And we are pretty much good to go. I'll really quickly scout it just to make sure they've not upgraded anything and that I can still get in. Well, they are going to be online, and so it's not going to be easy, but I don't think they have a tier 2 in there, so should have the weapon advantage. Okay, they've upgraded 1 ceiling. Actually, a sleeper in there too. Okay, walls are still stone. They've upgraded 1 ceiling where TC probably is. So I think I'm just going to blow in the back, these 2 walls. Now I know that one of them is inside the base, so what I want to do is try and door camp him and at least put him on 1 respawn before I start to blow. That way I'll make it a lot easier, then I only have to kill him once more and he'll be full timed. I'm going to be really quiet and I'm just going to wait. Kill him once and then I can start blowing. And it means that he's got to respawn, he's going to panic, and then he won't be as prepared to defend. I don't think he heard me. That's pretty quiet. Come on. Open up. Oh, here he comes, here he comes. Yeah, revolver. Okay. Fuck it. I think we just do it. He's gonna be respawning. He's not gonna have a kit ready. I'm coming in, motherfucker. Open up. He's opening. Nice. Oh, he made it easy for me. Now he's timed. I still need to be fast. I could get counted. Yeah, looks like they just have tier 1 in there. More revolvers. Come on, come on. Hello. We're in. TC. Locked. Ooh, nice components. Okay. Okay, 1,000 cloth. Wow. Wow. Good timing. Counters already here. Close one. With counters just on the outside, I respawned at my main and attempted to clear them out. Oh damn. These guys are a little broken here. Oh well, we had some good resources though. I made sure they could never return to this base, and it was time to bring back the loot. The raid had been a success and I had made it back with all of the loot. So, what was next? Well, what I needed was the workbench level 3. And with the red keycard from earlier, I knew how I might get it. But first, I was also going to need a blue card. Right, I have the red and I have the blue. It is time for a little mission to the water. Oh, good lord. Damn, that makes me want to go to that, but I absolutely can't, not with the card on me. I am in the sticks out here. This is where the big boys are. Crates. Okay, nothing crazy. Ooh, rats. Wow. Okay, well, we got our 2 fragments. Didn't get any crazy. Oh, one more. Okay, 25 high not bad, not bad. They are still fighting in the same spot. Alright, actually just got a successful labs run. Not bad, not bad. And immediately upon my return, I heard this. Oh, Thompson's right outside. Hold up. Oh my god, I just tripled him. But yeah, backpack too. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, the backpack's full. I'm just gonna go home with that. Okay, I need to be quick. Holy shit. I need a goddamn drop box in this base, man. No! Oh my god, I still win this. Bro, where's the body? I can't find the second body. Oh no. Oh, they're back. Shit. Oh, it has to be here somewhere. Nice! We got it, we got it, we got it. Holy shit. Bro, what just happened? Those guys were not happy. Oh my god, that was so much loot. Once again, saved by having locker kits at the ready. My god, it's helpful. Oh, I think they're back. Oh, damn, I just got packed up. I love this base, man. This just feels so, like, cozy. But I also like that I have these windows, and from the outside, this would seem like a shooting floor that I think most people wouldn't bother to ever sort of raid into. And actually, it's my sort of main core. In this one little 2x2, I think I have 4 bedrooms now, all with kids, and it feels nice to be so prepared in such a small and simple base that I think from the outside, just no one would ever expect. It had now been almost 24 hours of raw gameplay on this server for me, and I had had an amazing time on this server. It had been a perfect solo adventure, and I wished I could have played this for another 100 hours and really seen where the wipe had taken me. But unfortunately, with life, I had to go to TwitchCon. I've got a big Rust event coming up in the next week. I sadly didn't have the time to take this adventure on any further. I did upkeep my base, and it survived for the entire week, which I guess is something. But either way, I had set out to show you guys the true, real solo experience and how you guys could maybe have something similar yourselves, and I hope that I've done that. With all that said, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for almost 2 million subscribers. I promise, when we hit that, you guys will be in store for adventures lasting a little longer than a couple of days. Maybe even a return of the duo of all time with Alone in Tokyo that we did to celebrate 1 million subscribers, but I guess we'll see. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like, maybe even subscribe too. Send some love to Luca for the incredible base design. I think it was so fun to live out of. Make sure to send him some love, and I will see you all in the next one. WILLJUM out.